Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech, where we blend casual conversations with insightful discussions on the latest in technology and gadgets. We've got a fantastic lineup of recent tech news and announcements to get you up to speed. Today, we're diving into this whole wave of intelligent convenience. We're talking smart home stuff that almost runs itself, AI that actually remembers things, and some, big shifts in gaming and computing. There's quite a bit to cover, but we'll break it down, look at what's new, and maybe ask some questions about where it's all heading.
That's right. We'll be exploring how companies are really pushing things with AI and robotics, what's coming for your Mac, and some really interesting stuff happening with smart glasses, too. Plus, we'll touch on navigating the digital world safely. It's about making sense of the tech that, well, shapes our lives, hopefully with a bit of fun.
Okay, so let's jump right in. Our first stop is IHEF 2025 in Berlin. Anker Innovations. The folks behind Eufy and Soundcore, they really made some noise. Their CEO, Stephen Yang, talked about a new vision, igniting new possibilities through ultimate innovation. Basically using AI and robotics to solve actual problems, not just tech for tech's sake.
Yeah, and what's really interesting there is Anker's pivot. They're clearly moving beyond just chargers, becoming a much broader, smart hardware company. It feels like they want to weave AI and robotics into, well, almost everything. Home tech, personal tech. It points to a future where devices are much more proactive.
And they definitely brought examples. First up, Eufy's Make It Real AI design tools. They've upgraded them so you can feed it sketches, photos, even just text, and the AI turns it into a texture design. Then you can print it on wood or leather or metal with their E1 UV printer. That printer, and get this, raised over $46 million on Kickstarter. It's coming in December for $2,499. That sounds like bringing pro tools to everyday people.
It really does.
Yeah.
And you have to wonder, how much does this actually democratize that kind of high-end creation? Is it lowering the barrier or just giving existing creators like better tools?
Sure.
It's a prime example of making previously exclusive tech more accessible. Could really empower small creators.
That's a good question. Who's it really for? Okay, staying with the smart home, Eufy's Omni S2 robot vacuum. This thing sounds, well, futuristic. It's apparently the first to combine two systems. Hydrojet 2.0 that scrubs floors and cleans its own pads, and Aero Turbo 2.0 for really powerful carpet suction. Plus, the whole unit lifts itself up 5 centimeters to get over rugs. But the craziest part, they showed off the Mars Walker.
Ah, yes, the stair climber.
Exactly. A stair-climbing carrier that automatically moves the vacuum between floors. That's slated for the first half of 2026.
You see, that connects to the bigger picture, right? It's a really clear step towards fully autonomous home cleaning.
Yeah.
The Mars Walker especially suggests a future where we barely interact with these things. They just handle it. True intelligent convenience.
Definitely. And Eufy Security wasn't left out. They announced AI Core, calling it the world's first large model AI agent for the home. So it's trained on over 100 scenarios, apparently. Gives you really clear alerts in under 3 seconds, like package dropped off or unfamiliar person detected. And crucially, it does all the processing locally. Big win for privacy.
That local processing is key, I think. People are wary of cloud surveillance, so keeping home data in the home, that's a smart move. It balances utility and privacy.
Yeah, totally. They also unveiled the Eufy Cam S4. It's a hybrid camera 4K fixed lens plus two 2K pan-tilt zoom lenses. Gets you panoramic views and facial details from 15 meters away. It's already on pre-sale from $299. Okay, moving beyond the home. Soundcore. They debuted the Sleep A30 earbuds in Europe. First, sleep earbuds, they say, with ANC that uses AI-generated brainwave audio to mask noise. Sounds very specific.
It does. Tailored audio for sleep.
And for meetings or lectures, there's this tiny AI voice recorder, coin-sized. It transcribes conversations with 97% accuracy in over 100 languages.
See, these Soundcore products really show how AI is being used for very practical, everyday things. Better sleep, easier note-taking. It's about those small improvements adding up.
Right, and for the power users, Anker's Prime chargers now have a Sense View display. Shows real-time speed, temperature, data nerds will love it. Highlights include a super compact 160W charger, a 300W power bank that can charge 2 laptops and a phone at once, and an 8K docking station. Plus, new solar energy stuff promising big savings on electricity bills. So yeah, Anker is clearly going all in on AI, robotics, and sustainable energy.
It's a pretty clear roadmap for them.
Okay, so that vision of intelligent convenience, it's not just hardware, right? It's deep in the software, too. Speaking of smarter AI, Anthropic, the Claude AI folks, they finally rolled out Memory. For now, it's just for their team and enterprise users. It remembers project details, preferences, your name, basic stuff, but important. But here's the interesting bit. One source we saw predicts it's coming to free users pretty soon.
Well, that makes sense from a competitive standpoint. You've got OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google Gemini. They already offer some kind of memory for free. Anthropic is kind of under pressure to match that, wouldn't you say? Users increasingly expect AI to remember context. Otherwise, it's just not that useful.
Exactly. The source made a few good points, like the gap between free and paid memory is just too big right now. Plus, Anthropic already segments features with their Max plan, and they have that incognito chat for everyone, which suggests they're okay with the privacy side of things for memory, too. So, yeah, if you use Claude for free, keep an eye out.
It really changes the user experience. Memory makes it feel less like a tool and more like an actual assistant.
Totally. And speaking of useful, Claude AI just got a big office productivity boost. It can now generate actual functional Excel files, Word docs, PowerPoints, even PDFs just from your prompts. Imagine just telling it, build me a financial spreadsheet with variance calculations, and boom, there it is. Or turn this PDF into a PowerPoint.
That's a huge time saver,
Yeah.
especially for office work, small businesses, researchers, anyone dealing with those file types. And the fact it runs the code in a secure sandboxed environment to make the files, that's important. Makes it a really strong alternative, especially if Microsoft does integrate it into Office 365. Like some are saying.
Yeah, it's more than just copy-pasting text. Okay, moving with AI brains to our Mac screens. Apple confirmed macOS Tahoe 26. It launches Monday, September 15th. And this is a big one visually, a major redesign called Liquid Glass. Think transparent menus, apps, toolbars, they sort of reflect what's behind them. Plus, you can personalize icons and widgets. Light, dark, tinted, or clear looks. Lots of customization.
That liquid glass is definitely a bold move for Apple's aesthetic. Very different, more immersive maybe. It'll be interesting to see how users react to such a dynamic interface. It's not just cosmetic. It could change how you interact with the OS.
For sure. And there's more. You can color code folders with emojis, which is fun, tweak Control Center more, and live translation using Apple Intelligence. It'll translate text automatically in messages, FaceTime, phone calls. That's pretty handy.
And the Shortcuts app is getting supercharged with AI models.
Right. So shortcuts can run automatically based on conditions like time or when a file gets updated, smarter automation.
You see how Apple Intelligence is being woven through everything. It's not just one app. It's becoming part of the core experience. Live translation, those smarter shortcuts. It's meant to be seamless.
Ambient intelligence, yeah. My favorite might be the upgraded Spotlight search, though. It can search for basically anything using natural language and take actions directly, send a message, run a shortcut. It even assigns quick keys automatically. Oh, and there's a new dedicated Games app for Mac gaming. But here's a really important point. This is the last major macOS update for Intel-based Macs.
The end of an era.
Pretty much. Going forward, only Macs with Apple's M-series chips get the big annual updates. So if you're on an older Intel Mac, Tahoe is your last big feature drop.
Good to know.
All right, let's switch gears to gaming. We've got some juicy leaks, though remember, leaks are leaks, about the PlayStation 6. A well-known leaker claims the PS6 could be up to, get this, 8 times faster than the PS5.
8 times? Wow.
Yeah. It's supposedly using an AMD Orion APU. That's the combined CPU and graphics chip, talking up to 10 Zen 6 cores, 52 to 54 RDNA 5 compute units, and 40 gigs of GDDR7 RAM, the target. 4K resolution at 120 frames per second. That's intense.
Okay, again, grain of salt. But if those specs are anywhere near accurate, that's a massive generational leap. Especially the rendering and ray tracing improvements they mentioned. Yeah. We're talking performance that until recently you'd only expect from a really high-end gaming PC. AMD's FSR4 upscaling would help achieve that too. It aims for serious realism.
Totally. The leak mentions 6 to 12 times better ray tracing than the PS5. That would make games look incredible. It's also expected to be fully backward compatible with PS4 and PS5 games. Big plus. But probably no PS3 games. That old cell processor is notoriously tricky.
Yeah, don't hold your breath for PS3 emulation.
The leak suggests a 2027 launch, so still a ways off.
Gives us time to save up.
Huh, true. Okay, also in gaming, and Nintendo just had a big direct event kicked off with Mario's 40th anniversary news. There's a sequel movie coming, the Super Mario Galaxy movie in April 2026. But for gamers, the big news, Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Finally.
Right. It's finally coming to Switch platforms, bundled with the original Galaxy. That drops October 2nd, 2025. Fans have wanted that for ages.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge win for Nintendo fans. Galaxy 2 is beloved. It shows Nintendo knows how to leverage its classics. And did you see the Virtual Boy accessory for Switch 2? Bring those classic Virtual Boy games to Switch Online. That's unexpected.
Definitely quirky. A real deep cut for nostalgia buffs. They also announced Mario Tennis Fever for Switch 2 in February 2026, Story Mode, 36 characters, and a new Yoshi game, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Spring 2026. Looks like a watercolor art style, plus a real-life talking flower from Mario Wonder. That's fun.
A talking flower toy.
Okay, Nintendo. Other big ones. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond finally has a date, December 4th, 2025. New motorbike feature, apparently. Hades 2 is coming to Switch and Switch 2 on September 25th, 2025, and Resident Evil 9 hits Switch 2 in February 2026, along with RE7 and RE8. So yeah, lots to look forward to.
A good mix of exclusives and third-party stuff.
Okay, let's move away from screens and talk sound for a bit. The Klipsch, the OnePlus speaker, apparently really impressed one of our sources. Got an editor's choice. They said it delivers awesome sound, clear, loud, punchy. With bass, you can actually feel. Premium design, lots of connections, Bluetooth 5.3, AUX, USB-C. And it has a companion app with EQ settings and even a night mode so the bass doesn't, shake the walls too much.
Yeah, the Klipsch sounds like a great example of a speaker focused purely on sound quality and design for the home. It's not trying to be portable. That robust bass and clarity make it really compelling if you prioritize audio fidelity in a room. It's meant to be seen and heard.
Right. And for TV sound, Marshall the Guitar Amp Legends, they released their first ever soundbar, the Heston 120. It looks like a Marshall amp, basically.
Yeah.
Big, bold design, offers powerful Dolby Atmos sound, supports AirPlay, Google Cast, good streaming options, and it even has a wired subwoofer output so you can connect whatever sub you want.
It's interesting how Marshall keeps that strong brand identity, that rock and roll vibe, even entering a new market like soundbars. The Heston 120 stands out visually, and the features sound solid, offering good music playback and home theater sound. That's often a tricky balance for soundbars.
Definitely sounds like a unique option. Okay, now let's shift gears to some more serious topics navigating the digital world, safety, ethics, that sort of thing. The Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, is launching a big inquiry into AI chatbots and child safety.
Ah, yes. That's significant.
They've ordered 7 major tech companies, Alphabet, Meta, OpenAI, Snap, others, to give details on how they're stopping chatbots from harming kids and following child privacy laws, COPI-KO. Interestingly, Anthropic, the Claude folks, weren't on that initial list.
But this inquiry raises really important questions about the responsibility of AI developers, doesn't it? Especially with kids. The FTC mentioning AI chatbots as companions highlights that growing concern about the psychological impact, not just data privacy. We're really just starting to grapple with that.
Absolutely. And it's not just hypothetical. OpenAI is actually facing a wrongful death lawsuit. A family alleges ChatGPT reinforced self-destructive thoughts in their teen son, who tragically died by suicide. That prompted OpenAI to add mental health safeguards and parental controls.
It's a stark reminder of the real-world stakes and the need for very careful design and robust safety measures in these AI systems.
Yeah, really somber stuff. Okay, in other legal news, Perplexity AI, that answer engine, is being sued by Encyclopedia Britannica and Merriam-Webster.
Right, for copyright and trademark infringement.
The claim is Perplexity scrapes their sites, steals traffic, and just plagiarizes content. Apparently, it even copied Merriam-Webster's own definition of plagiarize, word for word.
Oof. That really highlights the ongoing fight over AI training data and output, doesn't it? The whole ethics and legality of using existing content. It forces conversation about what's fair use, what's original, and what's just.
Well, repackaging someone else's work without credit. It's a huge issue for the industry.
Definitely. Okay, on a different note, a quick heads up. There's a new phishing scam going around. Texts claiming to be from your motor vehicle department about traffic tickets. They're fake, trying to steal personal and financial info.
Ah, the classic urgency scam.
Exactly. Look for the usual red flags, spelling errors, demands for immediate action, threats, group texts that don't use your name. Be careful.
It really just underlines the need to be critical of messages you receive, especially ones asking for money or sensitive data. Always verify directly with the official source, not through the link they send you.
Good advice for sure. Okay, on a slightly lighter note, Waze rolled out offline maps. Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, so you can get basic directions, even without cell signal. Great for dead zones or just saving data. You won't get live traffic, obviously, but still useful. And maybe surprisingly, Meta's Ray-Ban smart glasses seem to be doing pretty well.
Really? I heard about that.
Yeah, 2 million pairs sold, apparently, with plans for 10 million by 2026. People are actually using them. They look good, they're discreet, relatively affordable. The AI features are even helping low-vision users. But the source we saw suggested Meta really needs to add a display soon to keep up. for things like navigation in your view or real-time translation on a menu.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But even without a display, the success is interesting, though it does bring back those privacy concerns, right? People filming in public constantly. That's a societal conversation we still need to have, setting norms around these things.
Yeah.
Meta can't solve that alone.
True. It's that balance between cool tech and, well, not creeping everyone out. Wow, okay, so that was quite a tour through the tech landscape. From robot vacuums climbing stairs to AI writing Excel sheets, new Macs, gaming consoles, smart glasses. It's a lot.
It really is. And you see that thread of intelligent convenience running through almost everything alongside those crucial questions about safety and ethics.
Yeah, it really makes you think as AI gets baked into everything and our devices get smarter and more autonomous, how much are we actually ready to hand over?
Exactly. What are the hidden trade-offs for all that convenience? Our independence, our privacy, something to chew on.
A perfect thought to ponder as we wrap up this bite-sized tech. We hope you enjoyed this quick run-through of the tech world. Thanks for tuning in to Bite-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions.